Spring Carlisle is upon us. We cannot wait to welcome you back to the Carlisle, PA Fairgrounds. How's it going? I'm Mike Garland. This is Ken Appel, event manager for Spring Carlisle. And Ken, the show is running April 19th through the 23rd. It's an event that draws people from really around the world here to Carlisle. What kind of things do you have on tap for Spring Carlisle 2023?
Spring Carlisle is almost sold out, and we can't stress that enough. It's filled almost to the gills, which is great to see. The automotive market is so strong right now. And speaking of the automotive market, Armo is back. Armo will be in front of the stage with their hot product showcase. The great thing about this is for you, the consumer, to see some of the products that they viewed at the SEMA show back in November for the first time. They have over 30, 40 some parts right now that they're gathering to bring here to Carlisle to showcase in their tent in front of the stage. The great part about it is you will actually be able to touch, feel, look at, or ask some questions to some of their representatives in the tent. Many of them are manufacturer representatives, and that's going to be your first time to probably see these products unless you were at the SEMA show in November.
It really is the biggest East Coast showcase of its type with regards to showing off the hot products, the new products that you can put on your vehicle. But Armo isn't the only thing happening in and around the stage. What else do you have going on?
Well, we also have the AACA display. They're doing a great showcase of vehicles up on top of the stage, thanks to the Gettysburg region. They're going to have some great cars throughout the weekend. And speaking of cars, we've got a ton of cars in the Car Corral too.
Yeah, the Car Corral is an awesome place for you to come and see firsthand classic and collector cars for sale. And one of the caveats is those cars must be running in order to be in the Car Corral. So you can come and you can check out a classic car or truck, and a lot of times there's either a phone number of the owner or the owner themselves. They're right there, so you can deal directly with the owner. You can kick the tires, so to speak. You may even be able to take it for a little bit of a drive. It's really a great way to kind of consummate the deal right here on the fairgrounds, and you and the seller can work out a price point.
Yeah, we've seen cars in that Car Corral that are running, driving as low as $500, some even cheaper than that. We've seen six-figure cars, so the gamut definitely runs the whole spectrum, I guess you could say, in the Car Corral area. But Car Corral isn't the only thing. Many of you that are watching this video are probably looking for parts for your car. And Mike, the swap meet.
The automotive flea market, it's just amazing because we have 8,100 vending spaces. Ken mentioned it earlier that those spaces are basically going to be filled and sold out. Those thousands of vendors filling the 8,100 spaces are bringing you millions of products, car parts, accessories, collectibles, merchandise. There really is a little bit of everything. You can find the parts you need, find the parts you want, and you can do it right here at Carlisle starting April 19th.
Yeah, definitely bring some good walking shoes. It's over 14 miles if you walk every single row. Every single one of these spaces you see behind us, and actually behind you, the viewer, are also going to be filled. We filled up the dog leg down by the racetrack area we use at other shows. The hills filling in very, very nicely. The gravel up on top of the hills pretty well filled, and we've got some great parts lined up. I know there's even some vendors that have already dropped their vehicles and their trailers locally, and we're starting to see the influx of vendors come in.
And of course, we have the vendors in the automotive flea market all around the facility, but you also have the manufacturers midway. You get some of the best brand names, some of the best companies in the automotive hobby, all converging on Carlisle because they know that you're here to buy their stuff.
Yeah, and you got performance companies down there, a lot of new product companies down there, which is really great to see. The automotive market is super, super strong right now, so we're excited to really see who's on the midway and what they bring this year, because there's always something really cool in that area. So,
and a pro tip, remember where you are when you see the thing you want, because even if you don't necessarily buy it in that moment, there's a good chance you're not going to remember where you saw it in the first place. So make sure you look down. Every 10 feet, there's a little space marker. There's a letter and a number. Just remember where you saw the thing that you wanted so that if you want it later, you can find it.
Yeah, and not only that, download the Carlisle Events app. It's good for pretty much any smartphone nowadays, whether it's Apple or Android. The best part about that is if you're looking for a certain part and you can't get here to spend multiple days looking through every single space, we get it. Not everybody can do that. But the cool thing about the app is you can go through and look at the different categories of who's selling what and literally point on that vendor on the app, and basically They'll take you right from where you're standing to that vendor.
So adult tickets are $13 to get through the gate, the spectator admission, if you will. Kids 12 and under are free. We have some discounted ticketing options online at carlisleevents.com if you purchase your tickets in advance. And of course, the auction is happening at the neighboring Carlisle Expo Center. Gates open at 7 a.m., by the way. Don't forget, get out here early. Early bird gets the worm at a show like Spring Carlisle. So the auction, it's a big deal. 1953 Corvette is going to cross the auction block. There's another low mileage Corvette available. 400 plus lots, cars from the Robert Metzger collection. You're going to want to check out carlisleauctions.com on that. So we mentioned Spring Carlisle is April 19th through the 23rd. The auction happening at the Expo Center is April 20th and 21st. CarlisleAuctions.com, the website to learn more there. The auction starts at 12 o'clock each day. But before we go, we have some great parking options for you as well. Certainly the community supports the car shows. You'll see folks out on the street waving their flags, but Carlisle Events has lots of acreage dedicated just to parking, including where we're standing right now, Ken.
Yeah, we try and make it easy for you, so that way you can get in, find your parts, find your cars, find whatever you're looking for right away. We're in the Carlisle Events parking lot, right at the intersection of Clay and Hamilton Street. It's just outside gate 1. The parts haulers can get to it real easy if you have big parts. We have trailer parking available for vendors as well as you, the enthusiast, in case you're bringing a trailer to the show to get that big truck bed or there's big floor pans or anything like that. Right here as well. So.
Yeah, any official Carlisle lot will have bowhead banners, signage, A-frames, plenty of branding so that you know you are parking in an official Carlisle lot. There are parking options close to gate 1, close to gate 5, and close to gate 4. And availability is really going to depend on what time you get here. Certainly the earlier you get here, the better chance you have of finding a space close to the venue.
Absolutely.
Some housekeeping notes. If you're looking to grab a bite to eat when you come to the show, we have a whole new food section on our website, carlisleevents.com. You can also Google Carlisle Events food options, but don't Google it, experience it for yourself. Make sure you visit the great food vendors, not only within the food court, but there's some pop-up food trailers around the grounds. We also have the Lions Club returning in 2023. They did a great job last year. You donated to them graciously last year with monies going to Ukrainian humanitarian relief efforts. This year, the Lions are back, and they're going to be accepting donations for their own Lions International Disaster Relief Fund. So make sure you give as you walk through our gates here at the fairgrounds. We want you to have all the money and time possible to enjoy Spring Carlisle 2023, so make sure you get your tickets online in advance to save a few bucks. Make sure you get out here early so you can find a parking spot near the venue. We also have some parts hauling options. Ken mentioned it earlier, the parts hauling and taxi service. It's free, but if you'd like to make a generous donation, you can, with those dollars going to the Chip Miller Amyloidosis Foundation. And if you're looking for money while you're on the grounds, there are a couple of ATM options as well. You can get the answers to any questions you may have either online in the comment section here on social media, or you can stop into guest services at the event. Spring Carlisle 2023, Ken, it's right here. It's happening April 19th to the 23rd. Are you excited?
Yeah, we're excited.
We'll see you here at Carlisle.